This is going to be the last football game of the Sunday night football. This is going to be the most anticipated, most watched football game on Sunday, and it's going to be very competitive. It's going to have a 100% competitive atmosphere. You've got Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. You got Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints, two of the best football teams, two of the best quarterbacks. Of course, there's Tom Brady. Now, the Green Bay Packers um, are the best defensive football team. They just happen to play offense, defense. Aaron Rodgers has offensive weapons, defensive weapons, and it's a tough one to call because no matter who I pick for this win, people are going to be upset either way. Don't be surprised if these two teams play each other a total of 2 to 3 times this season. If both teams make it to the playoffs, and they probably will, expect this to turn into a playoff game by the end of the season. Um, Now, I believe the Green Bay Packers will probably win this football game for 3 reasons. Aaron Rodgers can still throw the football at his age. He still can play at a high level. He's won one Super Bowl. Drew Brees can still play at a high level at his age. Now, I know some people are going to say, why would you say that when he lost Monday night to the Raiders? Well, that happens. You don't win every football game. Um, I believe the Green Bay Packers will probably win by either a touchdown or a field goal kick. Perhaps the game could go into overtime because it's going to be a competitive football game. So I think the Green Bay Packers take it 34 to 31, or the New Orleans Saints can make a comeback late in the game and win 36 to 32. I do believe that for Drew Brees, he's just going to have to play at his Super Bowl level to win. If they come up short like they did on Monday Night Football, I won't be surprised. So for Green Bay, these are two of the best football players, two of the best teams. They will play each other 2 to 3 times a season. They might face each other either in the first or second playoff game if both teams make it to the playoffs. But I got to give the edge to the Green Bay Packers because they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. They can play in overtime. They can play under pressure, and Aaron Rodgers can actually call timeout to run the clock out. If Aaron Rodgers gets in trouble, he always calls timeout. On the other hand, Drew Brees is more like a cowboy from the wild, wild west. He likes to play through the pressure, he likes to pay through the pain, and he likes to gun it out. If he wants to win by a touchdown, he'll win by a touchdown. If he wants to win by a field goal kick, he'll win by a field goal kick. The only time he'll call timeout is if they're down by 10 or 15 points. But in this one, if the Saints win, it's because they make a comeback. Now, I do have a feeling that the first 2 quarters, it's going to be probably New Orleans dominating the football game. And then somewhere in the third or in the fourth quarter, Green Bay will either take the lead or you'll see the lead change several times in this game. It'll go like back and forth. 1 minute, you're going to say it's Green Bay. Next minute, you say New Orleans Saints. This was a tough football game to call, tough one to predict. I can say Green Bay Packers win, and then New Orleans Saints make a comeback and win the game in the comeback. I can say New Orleans Saints win, and then Green Bay Packers win. So it's unpredictable. It's very tough to call who wins this football game. But I'm giving the edge to the Green Bay Packers at the same time. I do have a feeling that if New Orleans win this football game, it would have to be by a touchdown, a field goal, or the game goes into overtime. And both teams can play in overtime. Now, the Saints have won games in overtime, and they've lost games in overtime. Green Bay Packers, whenever a game goes into overtime, they usually win the game in overtime. So that's why I'm giving Green Bay Packers the edge. If for some reason New Orleans Saints take over the game in the first half, then the second half you're going to see all Green Bay Packers. Normally, New Orleans always takes the first half of the football game. They usually win when they do that. And the only way I could see Drew Brees lose 2 games, 2 weeks, 1 week of each other, is if he falls behind and he's down 10 or 20 points and they can't rally a comeback. The reason why I say a comeback is because he has to bounce back from the Monday Night Football game. He lose 2 games in a row. Some people are probably going to say it's probably over for the Saints. Now, if Green Bay lose this football game, it'll probably be in an upset. So, who's favored to win the game? I think people are probably going to say it's Green Bay. A lot of people like Green Bay Packers. A lot of people like Aaron Rodgers, so I'm sure Green Bay Packers is favored to win. If they're not favored to win, then that's a shock. And some people are probably not going to pick New Orleans Saints simply because they lost to the Raiders when you wasn't opposed to. But if the Saints beat the Packers, I think that will be expected. They might have to win a comeback. So that's why if the Saints win, then the score will be 36-32 if the Saints win, because what if the game go in overtime? I don't expect any of these games this Sunday to come up into overtime, but you never can be too sure. Till next time, peace.